Welcome to the seated component of your DVD. Hopefully you're sat on a dining chair similar to this with no arms and a nice high back, very stable. You'll probably be sat right at the back of the chair, which is your relaxed position. If at any point during the DVD you find yourself working too hard and want to just take some time out of the DVD, come back to this position and just gently raise your heels until you're ready to resume. Okay, so to get to the front of your chair, which is where we'll be working today, we need to hip roll forward. So it's a fluid movement through the hips, just lifting alternate hips to get you to the front of the chair. So this front third is your working area. Plant your feet flat to the floor, hip distance apart, so you've got a nice secure base. Then moving up, we need equal pressure through your bottom or the sitting bones if you can feel those. And then moving up to the tummy muscles with like engaged. The easiest way to do this is to take a nice deep breath in, and as you slowly exhale, draw the belly button back towards the spine as far as it will go. Carry on breathing as and when you need to, and then just relax the belly back halfway, like you're easing a belt off. Try and keep that brace position throughout your exercise. Shoulders should be back and down, chin just slightly tucked in, and then from the top of your head pulling up as if an invisible string was pulling you up tall. So, feeling comfortable? Let's get started with your exercise. And we'll start with your heel lift. So comfortable range of movement through the foot, just lifting the heels as high as you can. Keep that posture. Pulling up very tall from the top of the head, and relax those heels, and we're into our arm swing. Fluid movement from the shoulder. Keep that posture good, tummy pulled in, well done. So please remember to chat to me. I'll be talking to you. Excellent. Okay, so we're just going to relax the arms and go into our marching feet. So just building a slightly bigger range of movement. Tummy's tight. Lovely. And relax the arms. Good. So keep pulling up tall. Lovely. And we're just marching and swinging the arm. How does that feel? And relax the arms and legs. Just keep the feet flat to the floor. We're lifting the shoulders up to the ears and pressing back and down. Pulling up tall, lifting from the very top of the head. So as the shoulders drop down, you're still pulling up tall. Well done. And we're back to our marching with our arm swing. Well done. Keep talking to me. Remember, if you need to take a break at any time, just hip roll to the back of the chair. And we're going to relax the feet, and we're going to do some shoulder circles. So taking the shoulders forward, up, back and down. Forward, up, back and down. And then reverse that back the other way. Well done. So up, back and down. And then we'll have two more the other way. So working to a comfortable range of movement for you. Excellent. Check that posture. And then into our swinging arm and marching feet. Well done. Tummy's pulled in. Trying to work to a slightly larger range of movement as you can. Not necessarily speeding up. And that's how we'll get you to work a little bit harder. Well done. Our next exercise is the side bend. So take the feet under the hips, pulling up tall, and just slide your hand down the side of the chair. so you feel secure in the movement. Make sure you stop at the top, get your bearings, and then follow down to the side. Make sure there's equal pressure through your bottom doing this so that you're not lifting your hip at all, but making sure all the work is coming from the waist. Well done. Let's have one more each side. And stop at the top, and we're back to swinging our arms and marching our feet. So check that posture, pulling up from the top of the head, shoulders down, tummy's nice and tight. Starting to breathe a little bit more deeply, that's absolutely fine. Pulling up tall, we're onto our waist twist. So we're going to plant our feet nice and securely to the ground, and then we're just going to rotate round to the side. Hands travel across the lap to find the back of the chair, taking your head and shoulders round. So keep pulling up tall, using the chair to aid you. It's the sort of action you do when you're putting on your seatbelt in the car. So working to a comfortable range of movement for you. Well done. Remember, take that head and shoulders round with you. So last one. Smooth, controlled movements. Shouldn't be uncomfortable at all. Well done. And back to center. Let's have an arm swing and march those feet. So pulling up tall. Remember, if the thighs get tired, just go back to your heel lift. And if you need to rest completely, just hip roll back to the back of the chair and do your heel lifts there. Resume when you're ready. So are you still talking to me? Good work. So we're planting the feet, we're onto our shoulder circles. So we're going to take a slightly bigger movement up and over the head. Well done. And bring the arm back the other way. Again, working to a comfortable range of movement for you. That's really key. How does that one feel? Okay? Well done. Back to our swinging arms and marching legs. So you should be feeling a little bit warmer. You might notice that you're breathing a little bit more deeply, and that's absolutely fine. Keep smiling though, because we're having fun. Keep pulling up tall. Well done, because here comes the side bend. So plant the feet, pulling up tall, using the chair to help you feel nice and secure. Stop at the top, get your bearings, down to the other side. So remember, equal pressure through both sitting bones as you do this. Make sure all the work is coming from the waist. So immobilizing the spine. Comfortable range of movement, smooth and controlled. Well done, keep going. And then we're stopping at the top, back to our swinging arm and marching feet. How's that breathing doing? Are you chatting to me still? Because that's what I want to hear. And keep smiling. Good work. And relax the arms, plant the feet. We're onto our waist twist again. So remember, using the chair to help you all the way around. Hands nice and low. If you feel quite comfortable doing that, you can take the hands across in front. Makes it slightly harder. Still remembering all the time to take your head and shoulders round with you. Smooth, controlled movement all the way. Well done. And arm swing and marching legs. It is quite hard work working on that posture, but it's really important. Helps your stability and your posture throughout. How's your breathing doing? So keep pulling up tall, keep talking to me. Excellent, and relax the arms there. We're working on the ankle mobilizer now, so you're going to imagine a £2 coin on the floor. You're going to cover it with your toes and then replace with the heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Bring that leg in, try on the other side. So we're covering a coin and replacing the heel to the exact same point. And back to your swinging arm and marching feet. So pulling up tall. Well done. Keep going. And we're into our next exercise, which is the side tap. So holding onto the chair, just very lightly moving the foot out to the side and back in. So all the time the legs are working, still think about that good posture. How does that one feel? Excellent work. And relax the legs there. We're onto our shoulder circles. So really nice big arm movement up and over the head. And then bring the arms back the other way. Really reaching up tall, lifting out of your chair. Well done. And we're back to swinging our arms and marching the feet. How's your posture doing? Tummy still nice and tight? Are those shoulders back and down? Have a little mental check what's going on with you. So keep pulling up tall, and then we're into our heel dig action. So holding the chair, just taking the feet forward and tapping the floor with the heel. If you're able to, in a moment, you can add in a bicep curl if you wish to. If you prefer just to concentrate on the legs, that's fine. Here we go. Keep pulling up tall, keep smiling. Working really well. If you start to feel this is too much, just concentrate on the legs. Well done. And we're back to our swinging arm and marching legs. If you need a bit more recovery, just go back to your heel lifts. So with the next exercise, we're going to do the same thing. Start off just with the legs and then bring in the arms if you feel that you're able to. So here we go, holding onto the chair, side tapping, starting off with no arm. Keep that posture good, pulling up tall. And then we're just going to add in a low arm if you feel you're able to. How does that feel? Doing really well. If that's too much, just do one arm at a time. That's absolutely fine. And bring the arms in, march those feet. Let's have a few more shoulder circles. So really pulling up tall, and we'll bring that arm forward as well. Really reach up tall. Well done. And we're back to our marching legs and swinging arms. Well done. So So we're moving into the stretches. We're going to hold these for about 10 seconds each, but you must listen to your body as well. Okay, so I'm going to relax the feet, place them hip distance apart, and then we're just going to draw that left foot back and really push the heel into the floor, breathing all the time you do so, but holding for about 10 seconds. And you should feel a nice stretch through the calf muscle. Quite subtle, but there. And then replace the foot, have a little march, and then do exactly the same on the other side. So just pushing that heel right down into the floor. Keep breathing through it. Well done. And let's just have a little march of the feet. And then either holding the chair or hands at the top of the thigh, whichever you prefer, take one leg out in front, pull up tall, and we're pivoting forward from the hips. So taking the chest and head with you, feeling that tension at the back of the leg there. You could just give your toes a little wriggle as well while you do that. So again, holding for 10 seconds or so, then bring your leg in, and we'll try that on the other side. So extend forward, pull up tall, and then bow forward, wriggling the toes as you go. Can you feel that stretch? Well done. Bring the feet back together, have a little march as we bring our hands round for our upper back stretch. So imagine you're squeezing in on a large ball. Just drop the head slightly if you're happy to do so. And again, holding for 10 seconds or so, aiming to feel as broad as possible across the shoulders. And then from there, we're going to open up the arms, take the hands round to find the back of the chair, and pull up from the top of your head and your chest so that the ribs feel really open. Almost like you could burst into song. Don't worry, I'm not going to. Excellent. How does that one feel? Good. So let's have a little march of the feet. Relax those arms. We're going to take your left hand now to your shoulder. Use the free hand to help support that arm, and we're aiming to feel a tension at the back of the arm there. So really important that you work to a comfortable range for you. Okay. So once we've found that position, we're going to release this free hand, hold onto your chair and extend the arm up towards the ceiling, really stretching the side out. Pulling up tall, 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 and then just letting that arm come down. Okay, have a little march of the feet, and we'll try that on the other side. So hand to shoulder first of all, use the free hand to ease that stretch into position. So feeling the stretch at the back of the arm, working to a comfortable range for you. Then that free hand comes down to hold the chair. We extend the arm up. So trying to reach to that top cupboard or cobweb, whatever it is up there, but feeling a really nice stretch down the side. Pulling up tall, and then catch that arm on the way back down. So stretch is done, we're swinging the arms and marching the feet. Just need to do a little bit of a pulse raiser because obviously heart rate has gone down a bit while we've done our stretches. How are you feeling? Feeling good? Well done. So stretch is done. We're just going to re-warm. So we're swinging our arms and marching our feet a little more energetically than before. And this is going to ease us into the next section, the conditioning section, or huff and puff. So this is where you're going to be breathing a bit more deeply. You're definitely going to be warmer, working a little bit harder. So keep that posture good, pulling up tall from the very top of the head. And remember, if at any time you need to take a respite, just hip roll to the back of the chair. So keep pulling up tall, keep smiling, working really well. How are those thighs doing? Remember, you can always heel lift if it's getting a little bit too much. Keep talking to me. So our next exercise is the toe tap. Holding onto the chair, here we go. So we're tapping forward with no arms. We're going to do 8 of these taps. So that's 5, 6, and then we're going to add in some arms. So that's number 8. Here we go. 1, 2, If that feels too much work, take the arms out. There's your 7 and 8. Back to no arms. How does that feel? It's good. That's 7 and 8. So here comes some arms. So lifting the arms to shoulder height. If that's too much, just lift them lower. It's fine. 7 and 8. And back to your march with arm swing. Pulling up tall. So our next exercise is the heel digs, and we're going to do the same. I'm going to start off with just the legs and then add in the arms. So quick posture check. Looking good. And we're holding the chair into our heel dig movement. So that's 5, 6. Here come the arms. If you prefer just to do one arm and hold onto the chair, that's absolutely fine. And we're back to no arms. Six and 7. Adding in the arm. Here we go. How does that feel? How's your breathing doing? Could you still chat to me? Should be able to. Well done. And we're back to pulling up tall, swinging our arms and marching the feet. So keep pulling up tall, tummy engaged, shoulders back and down. Are you smiling? Excellent work. Keep going. So if thighs are tiring, just go back to your heel lift. So holding onto the chair, let's have side tap. That's 5 and 6. Here come the arms. So just lifting to shoulder height. If that feels too much, just lift them lower, that's fine. So that's your 8 and back to no arms. Still with me out there? Yes, good. Okay, that's 7 and 8 with arms. Posture's good, pulling up tall. How does that feel? Shoulders feeling tired? That's normal. Back to swinging those arms and marching the feet. The next exercise is called the sway, and we're just going to move gently from side to side. So we're going to plant our feet nice and secure to the floor, equal pressure through the sitting bones, and you're just going to transfer your weight from one sitting bone to the other. Nice and slowly, and then we're going to add in a low, low, high, high clap, and then we're sway, 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 and then let me hear you clap. Low, high, high. Well done. Excellent. And then just back to marching with arm swing. Pulling up tall, tummy in. So, are you talking to me still? Still out there. Keep that posture good. The next exercise is also quite challenging to the hip. So, holding onto your chair, take your left leg, bring it up and out, like you were getting in or out of a car. We're just going to do 4 of these. So that's 3 and 4. And then back to your swinging arm and marching feet. So check that posture is good. If you feel that you're working too hard, just go back to your heel lifts. So we're going to repeat that exercise. Just 4 repetitions in total. Okay, so holding your chair, relax the feet, lift the leg up and out and back in. Up and out, like there's an obstacle that you've got to lift your leg over. Maybe the side of the bath. Well done. And back to your swinging arm and marching leg. So the good news is we've done one lot. Bad news is we're going to do it again. Or maybe that's good news. So keep pulling up tall. How are we feeling out there? Still talking? Well done. So holding the chair, we're back to our toe tap. So remember, we have 8 of these with no arms and then 8 with arms. So that's 7 and 8 with arms. Feeling quite hard this time round. And back to your heel dig. 5 and 6, 7 and 8 with arms. Doing really well. Keep going. Just remember, if you're working a little bit harder than you'd like to, take the arms out. That's fine. Here we go. Back to our arm swing and marching legs. Pulling up tall. Keep those tummy muscles nice and tight. And we're on to our heel dig. So no arms. Well done. Here comes 7 and 8. Add the arm. Keep going. Are you counting with me? That's quite useful. And back to no arm. That's 7 and 8. Add an arm. 5 and 6, 7, and we're back to our swinging arm and marching feet. So check your posture, keep smiling. How's that breathing doing? Good work. And remember, we're going into our side tap. So again, we're starting just with the legs and then we'll be bringing in the arms. So getting ready, taking hold of the chair, and here we go. Well done. 7 and 8, and with an arm. So arms to shoulder height if you can. But if that's too much, just concentrate on the legs or do a lower arm. 7 and 8. Doing well. So 7 and 8, adding in an arm. Keep pulling up tall. Excellent. And 8, and back to your swinging arm and marching leg. Pulling up tall, checking that posture, checking you're chatting to me. Good work. Our next exercise is the sway. And so we're going to do 4 sways with a clap, 4 sways with a clap. Okay. How's that breathing doing? Here we go. So plant those feet and we're just swaying from one side to the other. And then adding a nice loud high, high, and back to your sway. 3 and 4, here we go. Clap, clap, high, high. Well done. And back to your march with arm swing. So our next exercise is the leg lift, the sort of thing you'd be doing getting in and out the bath or in and out of a car. So we're going to bring the feet in and then you're just going to lift one leg up and out and bring it back in and up and out on the other side. Okay, we're going to repeat each leg and then back to our march with arm swing. Well done. So a little bit of recovery, pulling up tall, checking our posture, checking that you're chatting. The good news is that we're nearly there. Worked really hard. So when you're ready, we're going to hold on to our chair, keep pulling up tall, and then lift that leg up and over and back onto the other side and in, out and in, out and in. Well done. So that's the huff and puff over and done with. We need to keep moving, that's really important. We're moving into the cool down section. So really important that you keep moving, but the movements can be smaller. I want you to bring your heart rate down in a nice controlled way. So we're still swinging the arms and marching the feet, but perhaps the lift isn't quite as great as it has been. Keep that posture good though. Keep pulling up tall. Well done. Excellent. So I'm going to plant the feet and we're just going to do a heel lift. And if you can, add to this a clenched fist as you lift the heel and a release as the heels drop down. So the two actions together. So clench and then open the fist as the heels go up and down. How does that one feel? And obviously still pulling up tall, even though your hands are stretching down away from you. Excellent. Relax those feet. Let's just have a little arm swing. So keep pulling up tall. So maybe not quite such a big movement as previously. Well done. And then we're just going to march the legs, but with no arm. So it's a really light lift, barely clearing the floor. Well done. Keep that going for me. Just a little bit longer. And then that march is just going to ease into a heel raise. So just nice and slowly, lifting and lowering those heels off the floor. How's that breathing doing? Possibly a bit calmer? Should feel your heart rate starting to recover. And relax the feet there. We're going to slap the hands and clap them together. That's woken you up. Lovely. Keep that going. Nice loud slaps. Good. And then we're going to relax the hands down back to our heel lift. pulling up tall. Check that posture. Excellent work. And then we're going to be going back to our slap and clap. Excellent. So relax the feet and let's slap and clap. Slap and clap. Nice and loud, I can't hear you. Excellent, and relax it there. So we're just going to raise alternate heels now. Well done. Keep that going just a little bit longer. We're just easing out of your routine. And the last thing we need to do are the stretches. And those we're going to hold between 10 and 15 seconds this time. It's the same stretches as before. So relax those feet for me, plant them at hip distance apart and just draw that left leg back slightly and then press the heel down into the floor. So really pushing down, keep breathing throughout, but holding for slightly longer than earlier, more like 15 seconds. So just keep maintaining that pressure. Does that feel all right? And just take the other foot out and bring the other foot in. So keep pressing down. And we're aiming to feel that stretch in that calf muscle. Can you feel it there? Good. Good work. So replace those feet, leaving the hands on the chair so you're nice and secure. Extend the left leg forward, pulling up, and then just bow over that extended leg. So take the chest forward with you. We're pivoting from the hip and your eyes are looking 2 to 3 meters ahead. Well done. So sitting up tall, bring that leg in, try that on the other side. Okay, so pull up, hinge forward from the hips, take the eyes forward as well. And we're feeling that stretch at the back of the thigh there. Can you feel that there? Yes? Good. So again, 15 seconds or so. And then we're easing up out of that stretch. Bring the legs back, pulling up tall, and then we're onto our back stretch. So the arms come round like you're giving a beach ball a great big squeeze. So drawing in and just drop the head slightly. So keep squeezing in, feeling broad across the upper back and shoulders. And then from there, opening the arms up, take them round to find the back of the chair and pulling up tall so you feel that you're opening up across the ribs. So pull up tall from the top of the head, but also out. Excellent. So keep that good posture as you release your hands, don't sink an inch. I'm watching. Take your left hand to left shoulder. Use the free hand to help support that arm, elbow aiming to point up towards the ceiling. We're not going to do our big stretch, we're just going to concentrate on the triceps. Well done. How does that feel? It's good. And just release the arms down. Try that on the other side. So hand goes into position. Use the free hand to help support the arm. Keep pulling up tall. Excellent work. Well done. And relax the arm down. Just going to hip roll to the back of the chair for a well-earned rest. You've worked really hard. Well done.